Coach Mike Jones, Coach JT, Mark, everybody, man, all the Jones brothers. we all gonna be back. They already around here, so like Coach Mike said earlier on, tap in, man. This what we doing. Don't stop when we leave. You know what I'm saying? Like, keep this going. Y'all keep getting in the gym. Y'all keep getting that work. Keep getting better. All right? We're going to be back, though. Y'all can believe that.
Hey, everybody remember the intensity from this week. Same intensity when you drills and attention to detail. Just don't go through the motion. Go through your drills and practice with a purpose. Have a purpose for your practice. Does that make sense? Have a purpose for your practice. This is only going through the practice lollygagging. Every rep should be your best rep or make the next rep better. All right?
Family on 3. 1, 2, 3, family. Yep. Good.
Wait to watch, Mari. Wait to see the floor.
Oh, yeah. What's the score now? 3. 3. All right, let's go. Go to 5. Go back. Go back. Right back to you, okay? Don't cheat. Not like that. Hey, that's the fastest I see you move all week, man.
How long you been making a living off basketball?
Since 2005 when I started my pro career.
Okay.
Played in Europe, played in some South American countries, played in Canada, England.
Right.
After that, I transferred into coaching and becoming a skills development coach for NBA, high-level college, and a bunch of middle school kids.
So why do you have such a reputation? They didn't announce you. I'm a somebody. I'm pretty sure you didn't establish that by now. They didn't announce you to me like 3 or 4 times, like my man right there. Like, what is it that you specialize in? Defense, handle, shooting?
I'm a builder players. I'm a skill development. Anything that on the basketball court, as far as dribbling, shooting, defending, passing, just the mental aspects of the game, I break it down. I'm a very good communicator, and that's why I'm so good with the youth for today, the basketball players today.
You said you worked with some pros last night when we went out to dinner. Tell me some of the pros you worked with.
I work with Rajon Tucker, Devin Dotson, Raymond Felton, Alex Ajinka, Trevor Booker, just to name a few of the NBA players that I worked with. Devontae, who's the point guard for the Charlotte Hornets.
Okay.
Devontae Graham, just to name a few of the players I worked with.
They told me that y'all just won a championship down there. You still play? You just won a pro-am championship?
Yeah, I just won a social classic in Charlotte. A bunch of pros and ex-college guys.
Yeah.
Me being the oldest person in the league.
Need a body count. Who was down there? Who was killing them young niggas?
Everybody can get it. My motto is be a dog or be dog food.
Right.
And I'm definitely no food. You know what I mean?
Who y'all beat in the championship?
I forgot the name of the team, but they had several current pro players on their team. They had about 6, 7 pro players on their team. We beat them in a 2-game. It was a best of 3 series. We won the first 2 games. Repeat champions.
Y'all swept them.
Yeah. 2 years in a row. Yeah, repeat champions. Yep.
What's the name of your squad?
Ballers United.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
Charlotte, North Carolina.
They gonna see this. I promise you, they gonna see
I
this.
believe they're gonna see it. I know who you are.
No doubt, no doubt. Drop your social media information for anybody that want to get some professional training. They can seek you out right now.
IG is Way Up Basketball, WAUP Basketball. Or you can reach me at Club Performance Charlotte on Instagram as well. I'll give him my info so he can drop it when he do the editing.
Yep. My man. Appreciate you, my man.
I appreciate you too, big dog.
One.
It's much harder to talk. It's much harder to score the team that talk. They talk and they move, we communicate. I got yours. Now we helping. Before y'all was quiet, they ran behind you, everything's going on. Offense, now y'all just gotta be patient, find open man. Just find open man.
I'm there. So if you that guy, I want you to take this from to that purple line across that. I want that guy to be able to get to you and pick you up. I want to put pressure.
How long you been operating the Felton Skills Academy?
It's been a year now.
A year?
It's been a year, my first year of this. My first year of AAU. It's been the first year of a lot of stuff, man.
Right.
I'm trying to figure out my niche, figure out what I'm going to do after I got done playing ball, man.
And this is a traveling camp?
It's something I want to do. I actually want to go global with it. I don't just want to stay in the States. I want to go other countries,
right?
And do this. So this is a start. It's what I love to do, man. I love basketball. I love to teach it. I love to give back.
Right.
There's so many. I ain't gonna say bad trainers because one thing I don't do. I don't knock what other people are doing or what other people are trying to do to help kids. But I don't like to see bad teaching of basketball. That irks me. So if I can help a trainer to be better, then I want to do that. And if another trainer who's more experienced than I am can help me, just because I play the game don't mean I know the game all the way like that. I got a pretty good knowledge of the game. I got a good IQ, but doing something that I haven't been used to doing is still different. So I'm still learning. I'm learning how to coach better. I'm learning how to train better. I pay attention to, one of my good guys, Bless, who does a great job at training kids.
What's your man name? What's his name?
Bless Spencer.
Bless
Spencer. Yep.
Spencer.
Way Up Basketball. He does a great job down in Charlotte and the Carolinas with training. I tell anybody, if you're in Charlotte, you're going across Charlotte, you looking for some good training in the Carolinas, to me, he's one of the best, if not the best, at what he do. So I learned a lot from him myself, just watching what he do, the drills he take the kids through. And I've always been that person. I'm a sponge. I can look at a player. He might be a guy who's a point guard just like me, but I might see a move that I like that he did. I'm going to go back and I'm going to study it, and I'm going to use it.
Right.
That's who I am. I'm just a sponge of basketball, of the game. So it's been a good journey, man. It's been a great year. I can't complain. Things is going up rather than going down. So long as things is going up and progressing and it's not declining, I'm happy.
When the last time you been back to Chapel Hill?
I was in Chapel Hill last season. I went to go watch them play. I was living in Charlotte at the time. I'm living in Dallas now, but so I got a chance to get down there and watch the game. See Coach Williams, see the young boys. So it was fun.
Is college basketball still entertaining?
March Madness is entertaining. I ain't gonna say basketball all the way because you're losing a lot of talent to a lot of different avenues now, which is just the world now. It's the game. It's how basketball is evolving now. So these kids can go early and go get money. These kids can get money while they're in college now. Things is a whole lot different when I was coming up. So I see no problem in it. I don't like the transfer portal. That part I don't like.
Right.
But as far as the kids getting paid and stuff, I think they deserve it.
Is the ACC tournament, is that still a big deal?
Oh, no question. It's still one of the best tournaments, I think, in college basketball.
Give me some of your fondest memories of playing in the ACC tournament.
Oh, man,
I'm talking about butterflies.
Just a battle every night, man. Like, when I was in ACC, I don't care who you play, you had to break it. If you didn't, you was going to get beat. You know what I'm saying? Like, from Clemson to Virginia Tech to anybody. Wake Forest was a powerhouse. Duke was a powerhouse. Clemson wasn't a team that you think you can go in and beat. Virginia was a powerhouse. I mean, NC State was a powerhouse team when I was there. So every given night, we had to play an ACC tournament or ACC period. Georgia Tech, can't forget about them.
Right.
They was loaded. They had a squad. So, I mean, listen, ACC is probably, and I'm not just saying it because I played it. It's probably one of the best conferences in college basketball. For sure.
Right. You won a Naismith College Player of the Year. In what year?
College point guard of the year.
Point guard of the year.
Yeah, 2005.
2005.
The year we won the championship.
What was that like?
It was a great experience, man. It was a great honor, to get that award over some great point guards in college basketball at the time. It was just a blessing from God. Just all the hard work that I put in that summer, that season, just my determination, just everything, man. It was just another stepping stone of just the hard work that I put in.
Can you remember your first time playing in a Cameron Indoor Stadium?
Yeah, man.
What was that like? I interviewed Lonnie Baxter on another episode, man, and he told me, man, you wouldn't believe the stuff that goes on that baseline and the stuff that they be saying. And he like, these kids is doctors and lawyers and shit like that. They be in there wilding out. What's that like?
It's crazy. I can't put it no better than Lonnie did. They could be so close they can touch you. They got their hands like this by your ears while you taking the ball out. Right. Saying the craziest things you can think about. You know what I'm saying? So to me, it was fun. I didn't care about what people said about me. People talked about me my whole entire life, so I didn't care about anything they said. But I still went out there and gave them buckets. And we ended up losing the game at the end off a turnover. But it was a great battle. It was a great game, and a lot of great time, man, playing in Cameron, man, playing against Duke, that whole rivalry. That's probably one of the best rivalries, one of the best times of my life playing basketball. Just that right there, you would think I would have butterflies,
right?
But it was anxiety, just giving up to that day, to that night. It was just like ready to play.
Let's talk about great defenders. Who made you work?
I'm going to be honest with you, man. Daryl Armstrong made me work. When I got in the league, DA, man, that's my OG. He was on his way out in the league, probably about 14 years.
Was he playing for the Magic?
Nah, he was playing for, it might have been the Magic. I don't remember who he was playing for. Dallas? Was it Dallas? When I first got in the league? Might have been Dallas. That man picked me up 95 feet, man. I ain't never experienced that before in my life. I ain't think nobody could do that to me. Just the speed that I had and the handles that I had. I didn't think it was possible. Him and Lindsey Hunter, man, they picked me up full court the whole game, and they was like at the end of their career and they was doing this. So that was an experience. It was a lot of fun though. Those two guys are like big OGs to me. So.
Was it a lot of pressure running the point in New York City?
Oh man,
what that was like, considering they got the fascination with the point guard position and shit like that.
If you a point guard, you ain't ready to play. If you ain't got that heart, you ain't got that mental strong mindset, don't even go there. You don't even go there. You know what I'm saying? Like Jalen Brunson, I think he can handle it. I like the young fella. I like his grit. Yeah. I like his mindset. I think he's going to be a good point guard for New York, for the city, for the team. Period. But you got to have that dog in you, and that's what they love. New Yorkers like that dog. They want you to have that dog. They want you to have that toughness. They want you to have that, and still have a little spice to you too. They like their ball handling as well too. So it was fun, man. I took it with open arms. I didn't run from it. I wanted it.
Right.
I wanted the big lights.
Recently, they released a documentary on Showtime called the New York City Point Guard Documentary. What do you think about the New York City point guards? Was there anything different about them competing against them? Attitude, arrogance, swagger, performance? Like, go ahead, let it.
All of that in one.
All of
that in one. Just they was. I ain't gonna say cocky, but they was cocky, confident in a good way. They was, just they had the swag, they had the toughness, they had the shit talking. They had all that. Yeah. They had all that, and it was fun though. I had a lot of good battles with a bunch of AAU teams out of New York, the Gauchos, Long Island Panthers. Man, I can't even think of the other team. Playing against Lincoln High School back in high school when Sebastian was there.
You played against Bass in high school?
I played against Bass. He came down to South Carolina, played against me in a holiday tournament down there.
What y'all do against Lincoln?
They beat us. They beat us, but I gave them 35. I gave them 35. Me and Bassey went at it. You know, it was a lot of fun. But New York point guards, man, is just, you know, most of the guards that I look up to is from New York.
Right.
I'm gonna say that. Most of the point guards that I look up to, like they out of New York.
Who got some of the best handles in your travels from childhood, AAU, college to pro? Who got some of the slickest handles? I want some people to just, man, you be like, God damn, man, that was crazy.
Ooh, I mean, a lot of people don't even know it, man. My class, Sean Dockery probably had some of the best, slickest handles than any of us in that class.
Chicago.
Chicago. Sean Dockery in my class. D. Will had the handles. Darren Williams had handles like that. In this era right now, Kyrie probably got the best handles.
Yeah.
To me, Kyrie Irving got the best handles. There was a guard called Jonathan Hargett back in the day that a lot of people may not remember. He went to West Virginia, I think, for like a year or something. I don't know. Some things happened. He ended up going out of there. He had that ball on the string. He had that ball on the string.
What was more exciting, in your opinion, the Final Four and all of that attached to that, or playing in Madison Square Garden?
It's hard to compare the two. You know what I'm saying? Because winning the national championship is something that, you know, something that's not easy. It's something that everybody can't say they did, and it's something nobody can ever take from you. So, but you know, when you get to that next level, which is another stepping stone and a goal for your life and your career, and then playing in Madison Square Garden where you're seeing all the stars you can possibly think about on the sideline, you know, while you're playing, and just being a good team at that time where the Garden is rocking, like the fans is behind you, and it's just, it's electrifying, man. It's probably I'm just be honest, it was some of my best times being in the NBA, being in New York, playing for the Knicks.
Word.
Yeah.
Most people primarily, even though you played it for other places, most people primarily associate you with the Knicks.
They do. And I go back, I do a lot with the Knicks alumni now. You know, I actually go back and do a lot of
that was going to be my next question, your relationship with the organization.
Yeah, I'm still in tune with them heavy, man. I still go to New York a lot. I did a lot with them this year. I went to a few games. I did a couple events with them. So I'm definitely going to be in New York a lot, even this year and even in the future, just doing a lot of stuff with the team for sure.
Out of everybody you played with, give me some of your toughest defensive assignments. That's the last thing I'm going to ask you.
You good. One of my toughest is by far Kobe Bryant. When I came in the league, I had to play the two. I was playing with Brevin Knight, and I was playing the two alongside with him, 2 point guards, and I had to guard the 2 guards. So having to guard him and Ray Allen and Joe Johnson, just big old guards like that can shoot, that can score. And, you know, their whole entire night is just them putting the ball in the basket. So that was a battle for me when I was coming in the league. But, you know, a lot of people will.
How do you process that in your mind? Like, man, this nigga gonna get 25 tonight. It ain't nothing I can do about it. I just got, like, what do you do to slow him up or disrupt it? What do you do to be effective? What?
Just try to make it as tough as possible. You know he's gonna score, so you just gotta try to make it as tough as possible. At least I'm gonna attempt to do it. You know, I'm gonna give him everything I got. You know, and that's one thing that I think anybody would say about me, that I was a competitor. I'm gonna give you everything I got every time I step on the court.
I appreciate your time, Raymond. Keep up the good work.
Appreciate it,
the Skills Academy, man. I expect great things to come from you. I appreciate you coming to my city. And this is Gully TV. Again, I thank you.
Once you get past it, put me in jail. Put me in jail, you know what I mean? Crab dribble me. So if you guard me, once I get by you, boom. I'm surveying, then I'm attacking. Right? Survey, then I'm attacking. But I'm not gonna let you put me in jail. You gotta put me in jail. You understand? Huh? Whatever you want. Like, we're gonna work on the forwards first.
We're gonna finish this. I'm gonna be a 7-footer. I'm up here.
Cause this shit right here, you keep going, that shit ain't gonna work. You understand? Come off with 2 feet, especially you. If he in there, man, you need to work. If he's little ass in there, put his eyes in the run. said. It's easy. I just said.
Go. Make sure you finish.
No. Look. So with you, just make it simple. Don't play around me in front of the ball because I'm gonna take it from you. Remember I said keep your body between me and the ball. So for you, if you guard me, you got a smaller guy on you. You're gonna sit here and play with the ball. So like this, I'm just getting around. Boom, boom. Sit here, hold you, and then I'm attacking. All right. Whatever you want to do, just cross over. I kept telling you, don't try to cross the ball in front of you. You're gonna change direction, go to your legs. So you can use boom. So you see how you shut me off, you close me off, boom, boom, and then lock me. Let's go.
Large.
No, you never make contact with me. Yeah. Hey, attack his ass.
Blocking everything here. I'm Tyson Chandler.
You good?
He got to eat that. Come on, my nigga.
Come on.
What happened?
You all right? Got hit his nose. You're fine. Not on it now. Why you want to wait for me? You all right? Come on. So when I get by you, boom. See how I use my backside, push you back? Push your shoulder, one, shoulder, bring it up.